Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Edoggz Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers the Movie Studio Series 86-11 Perceptor, which is a deluxe class figure. Now this is my first time having any version of Perceptor, and with that said, we're going to be breaking out our unofficial guide to Transformers from 1980s through 1990s book in this video, so I hope you enjoy that. So let me just take you through the box. So this is the box. This is how he comes in. He has the gun in his left hand, but we're going to be putting it in his right hand for this video. It's for ages 8 and up. We have Transformers going down this way, generation symbol there, Takara Tomy at the top. We have this side where he's running towards something with a smile on his face. Not sure what that's about. And then on the back of the box, we have the robot mode. We have the microscope mode. We have this stand or backdrop, which is the Battle of Autobot City. And we have these little things down here telling you where it came from and all the licenses and all that stuff. And on this side of the box, we have 8611 Studio Series, and you can see a close-up of his face. Deluxe class is on the bottom. That's what's on the bottom of that box, and that's what it says on the top. So, before we get into it, let's bring in our booklet. So this is our book, and we're going to page 30, I believe, and that is what he used to look like. And we have more cayenne around this area of the neck. We have this white piece on the helmet. His eyes are yellow with the silver face. We have cayenne for the forearms and the upper thighs. We have these stickers here. The gun was mixed between red and black with a little bit of silver or chrome there. These knobs were die cast, and these knob up here, which was functional, was also either made out of metal or die cast, can't remember. But on this side, you can definitely tell there's more detail on there. They have the Autobot symbol back there. We have some more stickers underneath the arm and some more stickers on the legs, and the tray is die cast with the clear plastic window. And then on the bottom it says Perceptor actually has a lens that could almost magnify things when you can look through it. So there you go for that. Right, so here is the figure. That's, and you can kind of tell that it's missing a lot of stuff here. This is the side where those stickers should be. The knob for the microscope is moved back, so this will probably be where the Autobot symbol will be, but we could still, you know, put it there if we wanted to. And then we have the arms here, which are painted gray to make it look like metal. Now these knobs don't move like the original does. That's okay by me. The tray or chest area is a white instead of chrome, and we can see the Autobot symbol inside, which is only one place right there. So here it is from the side, here it is from the back, here it is from the other side, and that's about it. Now when you get it in the package, this microscope was down here, and it plugs into his back. So if you want a more cleaner look, or you just want the microscope out of the way of his face, you can have that option if you want to. But you just bring this up like so, bring it down, and it clamps over like that, and now he can't look to his left. Okay. Now Perceptor's function is scientist, and he comes with one weapon, which is this right here. This is his Concussion Rifle, and again, this should be a little bit black. If you want to stick to your G1 color, it should be a little bit black here, or silver. I would go black to actually break away from the red. But this is his concussion rifle. Really nice. You know, you can put it in his hands and that works. Now, back in the day, Takara had another name for Perceptor, and he went by the name of MC-20 microscope. And this is before Diaclone came around. And at the time, Diaclone, they started making these little micromen, because there was another company that was doing micromen at the time. So they started packaging these little micromen with some of these figures in that particular line. And then somewhere down the future, I'm not sure if somebody in Hasbro came up with the name or somebody in Takara came up with the name, Transformers was born, and they changed his name to Perceptor, and they lost the Microman along with it. They just got rid of it. The idea of having two things at once, kind of a deal. So we're going to go into articulation. Now I already showed you the microscope. Does not turn. The lens does not move in or out or anything like that. You're stuck there. So we still have the black on both ends to break up the red. But articulation, we go up like this. We can turn at the bicep all the way around. The hands are solidly placed because of the transformation. The elbows, let's see, the elbows. Elbows is 90 degrees, you know, let's give it to them. The legs come up to there, which is very high kicks for him, and we can bring it down on his wide knee, which is more than 90 degrees. There, we can bring it out on the thigh, not the knee, the thigh, there we go, all the way out to there. But this is also for the transformation. Swivel at the thigh, and we have this little gimmick right here that's in the midsection between the knee and the thigh, kind of a deal. And this is a section where some stickers could have been put or stamped on or something like that to break up that cayenne blue. And then the back of the leg, you can go all the way back, and you can just kick him in the head if you want to. It's all right, he won't feel it. If you want to, you can actually actually give him high kicks that way, just in case I missed it. And then he has 360 degrees on the waist. His feet has ankle rockers here to give him a wide ankle, if you like that. And the head. Now, if you want to really get into it, you can break. Nah, I shouldn't say break. You can move this piece down like so, and you can turn the head all the way around. It's probably on the ball joint, and it's also on like a little table anyway. And it's a little bit up and down. You get a little head knocking right here, like so. He has cayenne blue for eyes instead of yellow. The yellow is moved up here to his head crest to break up the black of his helmet. So, yep. So we're going to do a quick comparison. Let's bring in his stage. Where's the stage? Let's bring in the stage. Now the stage is the backdrop of Autobot City. You put them on there. If you have a bunch of these, you could probably actually stick all of the characters that are actually in that scene in this kind of viewing. You probably have to cut out the stage or something like that, but you can probably flip this out and get one whole diagram figures in there. If not, we have the people who are in that scene with him. We have RC. Look up. And let's bring in her buddy. Springer. Let's bring in Blur. Let's move these guys back. Let's bring in Cup. This is the cartoon accurate version, not the Siege version. I think it's either Siege or I can't remember which one it is, but you know what I'm getting at. And last two more. We're gonna bring in Ultra Magnus. Let's move that out, and we got to bring in Hot Rod. So those are all the characters that were involved in that scene. We have some more coming soon down the road. Let's get these guys out of here. Let's do one more just for the road. Here is Rodimus. At this time, he will be like the leading scientist of whatever, you know, for the, I guess, for the Autobots, and for the Earthlings, I guess, if you will. But he's the leading scientist there. So get that out of the way. We're going to go into transformation. Now it says that it is 20 steps, and this must be the easiest transformer I ever encountered. It's very easy, very easy. Everything goes in the right place, fine. You know, everything is accordingly to where it goes. So let's start that off. So we're going to take the head and we want to turn this around, right? And you're going to flip it down the back. In the instructions, they want you to turn this around. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that's how they're doing it. You take this piece right here, the microscope, bring that down, and you want to bring up the arms. You want to turn the upper section of the shoulder all the way around. Like that. So you should have this opening there. Get this, move this out of the way. Bring the up arm like that. Turn at the shoulder, and you should have the same thing like that. Now the hands, they go into this little square right here, this inside of his sleeve. You just bring those in like that. Bring that in like that. Right? So we want to pull away from the shoulder. Right? Bring it all the way down like that, just like this. Same thing on this side. Bring this all the way down like so. So you should have something all like this, right? So on the inside of his shoulder, you're going to have this peg. That's what it connects to when you go into the robot mode. But since we're going into the microscope mode, we're going to bring this up, and it's going to bring up this peg with it. Same thing but this side. But you have to go in here and kind of just push it up with it like that. And you're going to have this little rectangular thing here. And just give it a little bit of room. You want to peg this together. Like so. Next, you want to plug the forearm into this rectangular piece right here. Same thing on that side, rectangular piece. There's a slot for it right there. And you want to just pop this in. Sometimes you get a click, sometimes you don't. Right? So we have this so far. Now we can turn this around. This is what you got. So we want to bring the leg up. You want to bring it back on the upper thigh, like so. Just leave it there. Same thing, bring the leg up. Move the thigh outwards like that. And you want to take the midsection here and you want to just fold it like so. Take the midsection right here, just fold it like so. And we're almost there. Take the feet, bring those down like that. Take the chest, bring this down as well. Take the microscope right here, put that there. We're almost done. This gun, they say you can put it here. But you could probably put it there if you want to. It's up to you, but we're going to go by the instructions and pop that in there. It doesn't fit solidly because there's a lot of material anyway. And you have yourself a microscope. Let's flip that down. So that's what it looks like from the side, and that's what it looks like from this side. Here it is from the back, and here it is from this side as well. And this is a neat idea. This is a really neat idea. You know, I wish it came with a Microman. You kind of actually, you know, have him standing on top of his leg or something like that. But it's all right. It's okay. I'm not complaining. All right. So this is supposed to be a real microscope, which is based off a real MC-20 microscope. The only difference between this one and a real one, there's two of these for both eyes instead of one. That's the only difference. All right. Now, getting into the other mode. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do something real quick. So we're gonna leave that there, and we're gonna bring in one comparison for both modes, and that is blaster. That's the only other thing that I have for comparison when we come to like items and stuff like that. So yeah. So let's go into his other mode. We're gonna just unplug this. Very easy. All we gotta do is flip him down like this. Move this up a tag. And we want to swing around like this. Bring the leg down this way. And you want to take this peg. You want to plug it in. I mean, take this hold here. And then plug it into, where's the peg? The peg is over here. We're gonna plug it into this peg. So. And when you do so, it's going to bring down the leg just a little bit, which is fine. That's probably why they gave you the extra anyway. Same thing, bring the leg down, like so. Bring it this way, bring it down. Only when you're recording. Alright, let's plug that in. Alright, there we go. Now it's plugged in. Close the feet up. Alright, so make sure all that is good to go. That one unplugged on me. Right, and here we have him in this mode. You could take this gun and you can put him in this hole right here on the side. Oof. Right, so you have that gun like that. So you have him in this mode, and this is supposed to be a mortar cannon. So we're going to just adjust it a little bit, and let's call it a mobilized mortar cannon or a mobilized laser station or what have you. And then, you know, you can have your little Microman kind of deal. He will be sitting back here manning the gun. You can aim it down if you want to. You can aim it up if you want to, you know, have that kind of elevation to it. You climb up a hill, get more elevation for whatever you're targeting, I guess. You know, whatever. You can do whatever you want with it. But again, let's lay that down. All right, hold on. We got this gun back there. If we lay that down, you know, even though that's wider, that's kind of what you got going on there. But Alright, so what I like to do with this gun, I like to make believe it's the antenna for the radio. So that's what I do with blaster. How come we don't have the rest of these tapes for blaster? Please, somebody let me know about that. Yeah. So yeah, this is a really neat figure. I mean, if we get a masterpiece one, it has to transform just like this. I mean, it's simple, it's easy, it's not complicated or anything like that. Maybe we can get a real working microscope on a masterpiece. Who knows, right? So to turn it back into the robot mode, we can actually do it this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to unplug the side, bring that down, bring this forward, bring the leg down, right? Turn the leg this way, pop up the feet. Same thing on this side. Unplug, bring the leg down, like so, bring it forward, bring the leg down again, turn it forward, bring up the feet, bring up the microscope, unplug the gun. Now bring up the microscope, close the chest, and we want to unplug the arms, like so. You want to grab on this little nub here, and it's going to separate them at the same time, like that. So you bring this down, and this serves two purposes. The one that's going into the microscope mode, and the one that's going into the robot mode. So you bring that down, same thing on this side. Bring that down like that. Boom. Now you want to raise this up, and it should click into place. Raise this up. If you didn't see it, there's a little gray piece right there that's connected to the shoulder. Just raise that up, and that's going to click into place. Take this piece right here, the microscope, bring that up like that. Turn at the top of the shoulder until his face is down. Bring that back, and then you go into here, get his hands. Turn at the shoulder again so you get the solid side. Bring that down, go under here, get this, like that. Sure, that's it, right? Just bring up the head, turn it around, and again, if you want to move the microscope out of the way to turn the head, you can also do that. If you want, let's get his gun, or I should say rifle, put it back in his hand. Now these knees, actually you can do a lot more posability with this figure. That's the first time I've seen something like that for knees. You know, you actually make them, you can actually make him like that if you wanted to. Like he got hurt or something, or maybe he's hurting his knee or something like that. Whatever, you know. So let's bring in his buddies. So we're gonna leave that one back there. And we're gonna bring Ultra Magnus, put him in the back. We're going to put Springer on this side. We got him in this running pose. Just put RC over there. Blur should be in the front. Well, not in the front, but you know what I'm getting at. We're going to put Old Man Cup in the back somewhere, back there somewhere. And right behind him, we're going to put Hot Rod. So yeah, I really enjoy this figure. It's super easy. He's neat. He has posability that you could probably get him into a bunch of poses and stuff like that. So if this video was any help to you, please let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And there's going to be some more figures coming. To which that is said, let me show you what is up next. I've added a few things since I've been shopping. So we're going to get all of these guys out of the way and show you the new list of figures that's coming up. Alright. So next is Sludge. Bring that up. Focus. We have Kingdom Tigertron. And then last but not least, we have the Transformers Legacy Motormaster. There's a lot of talk about this figure. We're going to do that in depth in one of the videos, so we can all kind of collaborate and try to figure out what's what and what's going on with these plastics that are either turning color or yellowing straight out of the box and stuff like that. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. And that's going to conclude this video. I want to thank everybody who is watching and who have subscribed to the channel. And I will be back in the next one. Please enjoy your day, and I'll see you later. Thank you.